Good afternoon. My name is Harrison GWANISHUM. While I was in custody, State CID Benin, at the CP's office, all right, CP was in that meeting. The Chief of Staff to the Governor was in that meeting. The CSO to the Governor, Chief Security Officer to the Governor was in that meeting. The Commissioner for Security and Public Safety was in that meeting. The Head of Investigative Team, the CSP or SAGE, was in that meeting. The family members were in that meeting. The wife of the man kidnapped was in that meeting. His brother was in that meeting. And other parties were there. My lawyer, Barrister Favor, was in that meeting. And then a friend of mine who lives in Benin was also in that meeting. And the family pleaded. They said that nobody should ever post about this matter on social media until the matter is resolved. I accepted. When I left the police custody, I did not say any pen about it. They have been the one now going around telling people things that never existed. And they're now posting on social media. People are now changing, twisting narrative and the rest of them. Now, number one, this guy you see on the screen, this is the family member that went to drop the money to the kidnappers. He was aware of the arrangement. The arrangement was that, now look at, when I was in Asaba, they said the kidnappers demanded for 50 million for both of them, the husband and wife. And they were able to raise 20 million naira. Now the kidnappers now told them that with 20 million naira, they will release only the woman. That was what they told me while I was in Asaba. Later they said kidnappers accepted to collect 20 million naira for the both of them. That they pleaded that the wife is pregnant. Or the kidnappers were telling them that money would be for only the wife. Later they said the kidnappers accepted to collect 20 million naira. Why I was invited was not to go and give kidnappers money. No. It was for me to fix in something in the bag of money they are taking to the kidnappers. This is not what I'm supposed to say on the social media space. But man, it is time for me to make it say the way it is. So that anywhere it's going, people will know the true fact of the story. So that they will stop believing one-sided story. And when I got into Awuchi, this same guy you see here, they brought the money to my hotel. I first of all went to their hotel. They were crowded, young boys were there. They now came to my hotel. While in my hotel room, they left somebody, a doctor, who is a brother to the woman. He was sitting there in my room. I did my job perfectly. The bag was sealed up for them to take it to the kidnappers in the forest. Now, before they moved to the forest, the kidnappers called and he answered the phone. It was a loudspeaker for them to give direction where they are coming. The man in the bush, the man still head in the bush, was begging this guy. If the doctor would be truthful, the doctor was there. The doctor, the brother to this.
Harrison, I don't think reverse psychology is going to work here. Yes? Do not say those tarnishing your name, because you did not just sit down in the comfort of your house and then a few lots decided, oh, let's go to the internet during this period of festivity and tarnish Harrison GWANISHUM's name. I don't think that's what happened here. You clearly have a problem with funds. You have a long hand when it comes to money getting into your hands. Yes, the intentions you have may be the right intentions of helping. You've devised a means. I don't even think you have the intentions of helping. I'm sorry, because when something happens and the subject matter is being turned around over and over and over, looking for ways to drag people in and presenting yourself as the victim, that does not come across a mind that intends to help. There is something about you. What you put out on social media, the image you want us to know you as, is not actually who you are. There are lots of things that have come out. The people from Facebook would always say, it is you guys on Instagram, YouTube, or TikTok that do not know this guy. So your story has been coming a long way, man. Your story has been coming a long way. So for you to make this video and then at the end of it, you say those who are wanting to spoil your name on the internet, come on. I listened to everything you said, and then I got to that end. I got to that part where you said that towards the end of the video, and I'm like, bloody hell, what's this? Is it because the country we live in do not have rules and regulations? Do you think you ought to be free? If you were in a developed nation, you think you would have been, sitting down in a car and making a video with all the allegations that have been out about you? It's just unfortunate that we found ourselves where we are, where things are not being taken seriously, where the institutions of redress do not actually go all out to do the work that they are supposed to do. That's why you can sit down in the car and make this video and assume or insinuate, whichever fits into that position, that people are wanting to drag your name. What name? What name are they dragging? What name? With all those things that have been laid out about you, if you were doing your things correctly,